Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. Today we are embarking on a truly magical journey to a country nestled right in the heart of Europe, Hungary. This nation is a treasure trove of history, culture and some of the most stunning architecture you will ever see. From the bustling streets of Budapest, often called the Paris of the East, to its serene countryside and vast lakes, Hungary offers an experience like no other. Kicking off our list at number 1 is the magnificent Buda Castle in Budapest. Perched atop Castle Hill, this historical complex has been home to Hungarian kings since the 13th century. It's not just one building, it's a massive palace complex. It now houses the Hungarian National Gallery. It also houses the Budapest History Museum. Walking through its courtyards feels like stepping back in time. Every stone seems to whisper tales of royalty, sieges, and grand celebrations. The sheer scale of it is breathtaking. The views of the Danube are unbeatable. The Pestside skyline is simply unparalleled. They say a king once lived here, but honestly, to explore the whole place, you'd need the stamina of a king's entire army. Next up, we have a building so grand it could make other government buildings feel insecure. The Hungarian Parliament Building. Located on the banks of the Danube, this is the third largest parliament building in the world. It looks more like a cathedral dedicated to democracy. Its Gothic revival architecture is simply mind-blowing. Intricate spires, grand arches, a stunning central dome. It's covered in 88 statues of Hungarian rulers and leaders. Inside, it's just as lavish, adorned with over 40 kilograms of gold. Yes, you heard that right, 40 kilograms. Designed over a century ago, eco-friendly before it was cool, perfectly symmetrical, two identical parliament halls. They only use one. Maybe the other houses a secret goulash kitchen. You never know. At number 3, we have what might be the most Instagrammable spot in all of Budapest, Fisherman's Bastion. With its 7 whimsical turrets, fairy tale-like stairways, and brilliant white stone. Feeling tired after all that walking? Well, our next stop is the perfect remedy, the Széchenyi Thermal Bath, one of the largest spa complexes in Europe. Its massive outdoor pools are an iconic Budapest experience, housed in a beautiful neo-Baroque palace. The bath has 18 pools, indoor pools, outdoor pools. Water temperatures range from warm to I'm being slowly cooked hot. The mineral-rich waters are said to have healing properties. A funny sight you'll often see here is old Hungarian men playing chess on floating boards in the outdoor pool, completely unfazed by the steam and the tourists around them. It's like a high-stakes game where the loser has to do a cannonball. I once tried to get in on a game, but my Hungarian is a bit rusty. I ended up just splashing water on the board. Let's just say they weren't too impressed with my strategic moves. It's a truly unique cultural experience you shouldn't miss. Moving away from the capital, we arrive at the Hungarian Sea, Lake Balaton. As a landlocked country, Hungary decided to make its own sea, and honestly, they did a pretty good job. This is the largest lake in Central Europe, stretching nearly 80 kilometers. Its southern shores are shallow and perfect for families, while the northern shores are deeper, with volcanic hills, vineyards, charming towns. It's the ultimate summer getaway for Hungarians and tourists alike, offering everything from swimming, skiing, wine tasting, hiking. The water is a unique turquoise green color, and it gets so warm in the summer that it feels like you're swimming in a giant, pleasant bath. There's a playful local saying that if you drink from the lake, you'll be able to speak Hungarian. I tried it, and all I got was a mouthful of water and a weird look from a swan. So maybe stick to the wine from the local vineyards instead. It's a much more reliable way to have a good time. Back in Budapest, our next stop is the monumental Heroes Square, or Hosok Tere. This is one of the city's most important squares, standing right at the entrance of City Park. The centerpiece is the Millennium Memorial, which features statues of the 7 chieftains of the Magyars. Designed to showcase 1,000 years of Hungarian history in one epic tableau. Looking at all these stoic, heroic statues, you can't help but feel a little underdressed. It's like the Hungarian version of the Avengers assembling. But with more facial hair and, fewer capes, you have kings, governors, freedom fighters all staring down at you. I always feel like I should be doing something heroic too, like saving a cat from a tree. A tree you was actually orti your atat det cocktail adipti yo kalitande filanvi and you speak Pakistan correctly pronouncing their names. It's a fantastic place to learn about the key figures who shaped this country's destiny. Now for number 7, a place that will genuinely make you stop and stare. Matthias Church, located right in the heart of the Buda Castle district. This Roman Catholic church is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, but what truly sets it apart and makes it unforgettable is its roof. It's covered in vibrant, diamond-patterned Zolnay ceramic tiles, orange, green, white. It's so colorful and unique. It almost looks like someone got a bit carried away with a giant Lego set. And honestly, I am here for it. The interior is just as stunning, with every inch covered in intricate frescoes, gold leaf, and stained glass windows. The church has a rich history, hosting several coronations of Hungarian kings, including Matthias Corvinus, after whom it's named. If you're ready for a bit of a workout with a massive payoff, our next destination is Gellert Hill. This 235-meter high dolomite rock rises majestically above the Danube. The climb up can be a bit of a challenge. There are stairs, winding paths, and you'll definitely feel the burn in your legs. But trust me, every step is worth it. At the top, you're rewarded with what is arguably the most breathtaking panoramic view of the entire city. At the summit stands the Citadella, a fortress built by the Habsburgs in the 1850s, not to protect the city, but to control it after the Hungarian Revolution. A bit passive-aggressive, don't you think? There's also the iconic Liberty statue. I like to joke that she's holding it up because she just finished the climb herself and is celebrating. It's the ultimate spot for a sunset photo. Just make sure you catch your breath first before you smile for the camera. Feeling hungry after that climb? Perfect. Our next stop, the Great Market Hall, Budapest's largest and most beautiful indoor market, a true feast for the senses. The building is a work of art, grand steel beams. Ground floor, a bustling maze of stalls, fresh produce, meats, cheeses, mountains of paprika, piled high, sweet paprika, spicy paprika, smoked paprika. Upper floor, tourist hub, souvenir stalls, traditional crafts and embroidery. The food court serving Hungarian street food. Try langos, de paiportis, deep fried dough with sour cream and cheese. It's basically a heart attack on a plate, but a delicious one. Fun fact, the market is connected to the river via an underground tunnel, originally used to bring in fresh goods by boat. It's a place where you can literally taste the culture of Hungary. Our 10th stop is a place of immense historical and cultural significance, the Dohany Street Synagogue. This is the largest synagogue in Europe and the second largest in the world. Its sheer size is honestly awe-inspiring, capable of seating 3,000 people. The architecture is a stunning Moorish revival style, with intricate patterns, 2 massive onion domes, and a beautiful rose window. It's more than a place of worship, it's a symbol of the thriving Jewish community before World War II. Hungarian Jewish Museum, Holocaust Memorial, Tree of Life, a weeping willow sculpture with the names of victims inscribed on its metal leaves. Now, for a lighter note, the synagogue is so big you could probably get your daily steps in just by walking from one end to the other. It's a powerful and beautiful place that truly commands respect and reflection. Ready for something completely different? Welcome to Memento Park, a truly unique open-air museum on the outskirts of Budapest. This is where all the controversial statues and monuments from Hungary's communist era were sent after the fall of the regime in 1989. Instead of destroying them, the city decided to collect them in one place, creating a fascinating and honestly slightly surreal sculpture park. Lenin, Marx, Engels, Hungarian communist leaders, and those allegorical monument to Soviet-Hungarian friendship. It's a bizarre and fascinating experience, for sure. There's a humorous irony to it all. These symbols of an oppressive regime are now a tourist attraction where people pose for funny photos. You can even buy Trabant car models and other communist-era memorabilia in the gift shop. It's kind of like a retirement home for dictators' statues. Let's journey northeast to the historic city of Eger and its legendary castle. Eger Castle is famous throughout Hungary for one thing, its heroic defense against a massive Ottoman army in 1552. A small force of about 2,000 Hungarian soldiers, including women and children, managed to fight off an Ottoman army of around 40,000. It's a story of incredible bravery that has become a cornerstone of Hungarian national pride. Exploring the castle's walls, underground casemates, and museums, you can really feel the echoes of that epic siege. The castle is now a sprawling complex where you can wander for hours. One local legend says the defenders got their strength from drinking the local red wine, which the Ottomans mistook for bull's blood, hence the name Igibikavar or bull's blood. So, the secret to defeating an empire, a good bottle of red. From castles to cowboys, our next stop takes us to the vast flat expanse of the Hortobágy National Park. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the largest semi-natural grassland in Europe. It's the heart of Hungary's Puszta or Great Plain, a landscape that feels endless and wild. The park is famous for its unique flora and fauna, Hungarian grey cattle, Raka sheep with their crazy spiral horns, and the no-news horse. It's a paradise for bird watchers, as it's a major migratory stop. At the Sisakosok perform amazing tricks like the Puszta 5, where a Chico stands on the backs of two galloping horses while cracking a whip. It's an absolutely mind-blowing spectacle. I tried to stand on one horse and it just looked at me like I was insane. The sheer emptiness of the plain can be disorienting. You could probably watch your dog run away for 3 days straight. Let's head back towards the Danube Bend to visit Visegrad Castle. A drone flies up from the Danube to the citadel, sweeping Danube Bend views from the walls. This is a double castle system, the lower castle by the river and the citadel atop a steep hill. It was the royal seat of Hungary in the 14th century and played a major role in medieval politics. The most famous event, the Royal Summit of 1335, think medieval G3, fewer PowerPoints, more goblets of wine. The climb to the citadel is steep, but the views are legendary. Vlad the Impaler was imprisoned here for over a decade. Yes, Dracula was a long-term resident. Be careful around the dungeons. You never know who might still be lurking down there. Our final stop, charming southern city of Pécs, to visit the magnificent Pécs Cathedral. Also known as the St. Peter and St. Paul's Cathedral Basilica, this church has foundations that date back to the 4th century Roman era, making it over 1,000 years old. The current structure, with its 4 imposing corner towers, primarily dates back to the 11th century, though it has been rebuilt and restyled many times. It's a stunning mix of Romanesque, Gothic, and even Turkish influences from its time as a mosque. Inside, you'll find beautiful 19th century frescoes by famous Hungarian artists. But here's an interesting tidbit. The crypt beneath the cathedral is the oldest part, and it feels incredibly ancient and spiritual. The 4 towers give the cathedral a very strong, fortress-like appearance. It looks less like it's trying to get you into heaven, and more like it's trying to keep zombies out during an apocalypse. A very beautiful, holy fortress, of course. And that, my friends, concludes our whirlwind tour of the top 15 must-see attractions in Hungary. From the royal grandeur of Buda Castle to the rustic charm of the Great Hungarian Plain, we've seen just how diverse and fascinating this country truly is. We've explored fairy tale castles, soaked in healing waters, and even met some retired communist statues. I hope this journey has not only entertained you, but also inspired you to see this gem in the heart of Europe for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible adventure. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel a lot. And of course, subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next journey together. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these 15 attractions was your favorite? Or if you've been to Hungary, did I miss any of your top spots? Let's start a conversation. Your support means the world to me, and it allows me to keep creating these videos for you. So, until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and start planning your trip to Hungary. Just be warned, you might come back with a slight addiction to paprika and an uncontrollable urge to stand on 2 horses at once. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.